You are listening to Digital India podcast brought to you by students and staff of Web Marketing Academy, and this is your host Mansi. The IPL 2015 has finally ended and it looks like the mania is over, with the Mumbai Indians winning the cup and raising the toast and inviting the fans to the stadium to celebrate. The gala event finally saw the curtains down. Okay, and still people are still talking about it in social media though. So why are we speaking about IPL? Well, it's one of the most celebrated gala event, and trust me, it trends like crazy in most of the social media when it happens. Thinking about social media and digital media, here are the updates for some of the events that happened last week. The top stories for this week are: the official announcement from Facebook talks about 7 Facebook event features coming up this year and beyond. The next story is Pinterest doubling down on making money. It rolls out video ads. Stay tuned to know more. They're called as cinematic pins. And the third story we have is new Instagram app that allows you to combine multiple still images into simple collage style layouts for sharing so that it becomes easier. The fourth story we have is Google introducing buy button on YouTube. Oh yes, that feature is available only for a couple of countries. The fifth story we have is Google and Twitter partnering to bring tweets deep into SERPs. You can actually now see tweets highlighted on search results when you're searching for particular keywords. And the sixth story we have is Facebook Messenger eyeing a non-friend conversation with chat IDs, meaning you can now be cautious about who is sending you chat messages on Facebook. Well, stay tuned because we're going to get you detailed stories on all the highlights that I just mentioned. But before we move on to the detailed stories, here are a couple of tips for you if you're looking at making your life any easier than actually it is. The first tip for today is going to be from Divya. Divya is a student at Web Marketing Academy. Welcome to the show, Divya.
Hello.
Okay, so what is your tip to our audience today?
Today I'm going to talk about one of the updates Google made within themselves. It's called Google Tone, wherein you can transfer URLs from one computer to the other with the help of an extension which is called Google Tone. All you need to do is install it on your Chrome, and the other person also has to have it in their Chrome. And there's a blue color microphone icon. When you click on it, it transfers the URL from one computer to the other. They've got a competitor called Chirk. It's a British company. It does more than transferring URLs, like it helps you transfer database and everything, which could be a competition for Google Tone. Thank you.
That was Divya, a current student of Web Marketing Academy, and she was talking about Google Tone that transfers URLs from one computer to another. Please note that it should not be personal, preferably, because it's not a private message, because if everybody in the room has the Google Tone, then everybody picks it up. And also, please remember that Divya mentioned about it's a British company named Chirp that transfers more than a URL. Alright, that was the first tip for today, and the second tip will be given by Meenakshi. Welcome to the studio, Meenakshi. Meenakshi is a current student at WMA. And what is your tip for today, Meenakshi?
Thank you, Mansi. I'm here to give you updates about tools, and one of them is Powtoon. It's an exciting tool because you can make your presentation very interesting with animation, and it just gives you a very nice feel about your own presentation, and you know your clients will not be bored.
Wow, thank you so much, Meenakshi. For all the listeners out there, to sum it up, Meenakshi was talking about the Power Tool that makes animated videos and slides in a jiffy. So if you're particular about animated videos for your brand, you could use Power Tool and you could just start doing animated videos. And here are the detailed stories for this week. The official announcement from Facebook talks about 7 Facebook events featuring coming this year and beyond. According to Mashable.com, Facebook might roll out 7 new features for its events page, including sending out invites to non-Facebook members and an event app. Some of the features listed are you're going to see more events in your news feed, which means that, you know, if you're scrolling down in your news feed, you will see a lot of event updates coming in your news feed. The second one is that you'll see more of event recommendations happening on your news feed. So it's not only the events you would tagged in or you invited to, you'll probably see events that will be recommended to you based on either if your friends are going or probably, depending on the interests that you've had so far and what interest you've mentioned while registering on Facebook. The third feature that they will probably be introducing very soon are sharing events from inside Messenger. So you could share the events on the Messenger as well. Okay, and the fourth one they're talking about is tighter integration with the Messenger. That means when you create a Messenger, as in you create an event, you could just talk to all the invitees on the Messenger. They're going to integrate your events to the Messenger. And the fifth one they're talking about is inviting non-Facebook users to events. Yes, probably they will be integrating the events page with a database that you have, a database of email IDs, and you could just invite friends, anybody who's your target audience who are not on Facebook as well. So that pretty much kind of covers people who are not on Facebook, people who are on Facebook. That covers all the prospects as well, right? And the sixth feature they're talking about is invitation receipt notification for private events. So now you will know who's looked at it, who hasn't. That's great. Okay, we were always wondering, has the event gone? Has the event invite gone to people that you've mentioned or not? That's good that we're going to have notifications. And the last feature they might come up with is a standalone events app. So you're going to have that app which you could just install on your phone, and you could just create an event on the go and invite people and get a receipt for it. That is amazing. Facebook is going places. They seem to just think about making our lives easier. And the second story for today is Pinterest doubling down on making money. They're rolling out something called the video ads. According to Mashable.com, Pinterest has expanded its ad products by rolling out video ads called cinematic pins. Now, cinematic pins work similar to Pinterest's current ad products. That's the promoted pins, in that they are formatted to blend with other items in your home feed, except for the fact that they are motion based. That means that the cinematic pins will have some animation on it. There are already some companies which have taken up cinematic pins. That Gap, that there's L'Oreal, Target, Unilever, Visa, Walgreens, and Wendy's. They're the first ones to look at cinematic pins. They are the first ones as paid advertisers for cinematic pins. Now the third story for today is new Instagram layout app tackling third-party competition. This is a story from Forbes.com. The Instagram team has announced Layout from Instagram, the latest photo sharing app from Facebook-owned social networking company. Following in the footsteps of the popular Hyperlapse app for creating and sharing time-lapse videos, this new free standalone offering allows users to combine multiple still images into a simple collage-style layout for sharing online. Using a collage can help your Instagram post tell a story more effectively than a single image, making it more engaging for your followers. So if you're looking at more engagement on your images, remember there is this app from Instagram which helps you to put a couple of photographs together into a collage. And the next story for today is Google wanting you to buy straight from YouTube. Okay, it wasn't as if it wasn't enough that we have PPC, that's search engine marketing. Now you can actually look at a buy button on your YouTube videos. According to BusinessInsider.com, YouTube is rolling out a new feature that will let advertisers easily list goods that they are selling alongside or within their own video ads. This feature is called as TrueView for shopping and builds off of the introduction of cards. You remember cards in April, right? YouTube launched the cards. Okay, and this is a feature which is very similar to that. Cards lets advertisers overlay more information about their brand related videos, playlists, and links to their website on their videos. So that's another story from Google. And yes, we have yet another story from Google. Google seems to be just ramping up on all ends. So they've introduced a buy button on video ads, and they've also partnered with Twitter. So what does this mean? It means that, if you're looking at searching on a couple of keywords, using keywords on Google, you will see tweets highlighted related to that keywords. So according to econsultancy.com, thanks to the partnership between the two companies, mobile users in the United States may see tweets highlighted in search results. In the coming months, tweets will make their way to SERPs on other languages and on desktops as well. Search and social are frequently seen as two distinct marketing channels, but that could be changing with these partnerships. So that's what we have as news from Google and Twitter partnering. And the last story for today is from Facebook. Facebook Messenger eyes non-friend conversations with chat ID. Well, what that means is that according to TechCrunch.com, Facebook Messenger will let you know, is that a message from someone random, a spammer, or the nice guy you met yesterday? Facebook Messenger wants to give you some clues before you consider responding to the person who is chatting with you. The app will now surface publicly shared biographical information like current city and job title on the top of the message threads from people you haven't chatted with before. The update has started rolling out basically on iOS and Android in US, UK, France, and yes, we are the lucky ones in India as well, and that's why this story comes to you. Okay, those were the highlights for this week, and before I say bye to you, we are going to give you 2 more tips, and to give you those tips, we have Denzel, a current student at WMA. Welcome to our studio, Denzel. So what is your tip for our audience today?
Webmaster Tools. What they've done is they changed the name to Google Search Console now. They've been there for 10 years, and basically it has been we've been using it for SEO purpose. Supposedly, if any broken links and stuff like that. The reason they have given is for the name change is because it's not only used by the Webmaster Tools. The Webmasters. But also there are a lot of hobbyists, small business owners and SEO experts, apart from marketers and programmers who use this application. So that's the reason they've given it for the name change actually.
For all those audience, let me just sum that up. Denzel is talking about the Webmaster Google Tools having its name changed to Google Search Console. They're doing this name change because they want everybody else, not only just the webmasters, but everybody else who's wanting to just have a website and to know how to rank it on Google. Okay, that was a lovely tool. Thank you so much, Denzel. And to give us the second tip, we have with us very own Meenakshi. That will be her second tip for us on this show today. Yes, Meenakshi, what is your tip to our audience?
There's another tool which is Canva, which is used for logo designing, presentations, and it's again basically making your entire look and feel of a presentation really nice. It's basically for flyers and any sort of design that you need. You don't need to be a professional graphic designer to do this. It's very simple.
Thanks, Meenakshi. That's super cool. So all those people who have struggled with creating images, Meenakshi is talking about the tool called Canva and how it makes it very easy for us to develop our own images, edit it, and yes, definitely copyright it with your brand logo. I hope all of you who are listening to our show are enjoying our show. Yes, please do write to us and let us know if you're enjoying it, and do share your tips and your tools. We'll be more than happy to give it out to our audience on our show. And yes, if you have a company that has updates in the digital marketing world, feel free to write to us and we will talk about it in our news section. Your press releases are always welcome to us. You could mail it to us on manasi@webmarketingacademy.in. That's mansi@webmarketingacademy.in. You could also connect to us on Facebook as Web Marketing Academy. You could also tweet to us on WMA India. I hope all of you have enjoyed this show. Do write to us. I hope to catch you same time next week. Until then, this is your Mansi signing off. And yes, there is Bharani who's editing the podcast for us, and Manjunath who's always constantly giving me updates. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Catch you guys soon, same time next week. This is Mansi signing off. Bye-bye.